Hi everyone, welcome to the first in a series of lessons about analysis of data from our pendulum experiment. So you will recall that we did a pendulum experiment where we timed 10 oscillations here of the bob at different lengths. Our independent variable was the length of the pendulum, our dependent variable was the period or time, and that's the function that we are hoping to gather data in evidence of this formula. So here's my lengths. I think that these were give or take about 2 millimeters. It's a little bit awkward to measure them, so I'm being a bit cautious there. Here were time for 10 swings, and I did 5 repetitions. The first thing I need to do is calculate the mean or average using an Excel code. So start with equals. I'm going to highlight the 5 values there in that list. So that will give me the mean of them. Now, before I hit enter, I'm also going to divide by 10 because I want to scale that back to be the average time for one swing. Over here, I want the uncertainty. Now, you will know from uncertainty that usually it's max value divided by minimum value over 2. So I'll start with a bracket. I'll ask for the maximum of those 5 observations there, close that bracket, then subtract the minimum of those obs. Come on, why won't that highlight for me? I might just type the code then. That would be C4 colon 2G4. Now that's closing the bracket there on the minimum function. Now I'll close the bracket, which is around all of that, so the subtraction is forced to happen. Now usually I would divide by 2, but remember these observations are 10 times larger than what I really need, so I'll divide by a number 10 times larger than 2. I'll divide by 20. And that gives me the uncertainty of the mean. Now, as far as relative uncertainty is concerned, that's a pretty easy one. It's the absolute uncertainty divided by the accepted value. And I formatted that as percentage there. That cell is just use the percentage key to format that as a percentage. And I'll give it a couple of decimals. Now, if I highlight those and press Control C, and then I highlight this area, I can paste that's the one, paste formulas. And it copies the formulas and does that for me nicely. Good.